It's lights out and we are racing in MotoGP here in Misano as Jorge Martin absolutely nailed the start once again. He's already got through on Marco Bezzecchi. He's on the inside now. Frankie Morbidelli into the first corner. Morbidelli got in a little bit hot, but it's Pecco Bagnaia, the world champion, in position. Hey, this time around he has made the dream launch. Bagnaia leads in front of his home crowd.
Once again, Bezzecchi didn't get a good start. Martin straight through on Frankie Morbidelli. It's Acosta up into fourth place ahead of Brad Binder. They have both passed Bezzecchi.
Boy, Martin's rear tyre once again as Martin. Oh, that's so close. How tight was that? Martin had to roll out of that one, didn't he? He's lost about, what, 50 metres to Pecco Bagnaia, chopping the throttle in front of Morbidelli and Acosta. Acosta tries again to find a way through on Morbidelli, and there is more contact. What a scare this was. What an escape for the pair. Look, Martin, he thought he was going to hit Bagnaia.
So this is the Acosta-Morbidelli battle. Acosta, this was at least the second attempt he'd had at passing Morbidelli, and you can see there, his left making contact with the rear of Morbidelli's Ducati as it sweeps around the outside of us. Don't think anything wrong from Morbidelli's part.
This is the third time that Acosta has had a little nibble.
Morbidelli gave him room.
Yeah, this time around Morbidelli probably sensed it was coming, so Acosta then does find himself into P3. What a ride this is by the rookies. First visit on a MotoGP bike here to Misano. He runs wide though, doesn't he, going through Tremonto. You just wonder whether he's missing downfalls in the braking zone. Somebody's gone down in sector 4.
Is it Morbidelli? Certainly not one of the top two. We're looking at him. It's Pedro Acosta.
Acosta, I'm going to say, just saw there Pedro Acosta. Well, that's surely the contributing factor there has to be the lack of aero, because we've seen him run wide in so many of the braking zones. Yeah, that's not what you want to see. So Acosta then now into turn 4. Well,
he's already off the road here.
Yeah, he'd gone wide going through 13, and then as he flicked it in to turn 14.
Here's Marquez past Binder, he's trying to go through. Bastianini has already passed the KTM, so it's been a tough minute or so for the KTMs. Acosta down and off the road, and Brad Binder has now dropped back from what was briefly fourth back into fifth.
As Jack Miller gets eased aside by Marco Bezzecchi.
Once again, Frankie Morbidelli sets the fastest lap at 1:31.6 as Marquez thinks about how he's going to make his way through on a KTM, which was the question he was asking himself for much of the sprint yesterday. Marquez is letting Binder know he's there. Miller is certainly letting Bezzecchi know he's there as the 73 goes back past the 72. Does he get himself through to... Well, Morbidelli doesn't. He goes down.
Yeah, the rain has been coming stronger and stronger, and Morbidelli is the first victim. He loses the front of that Pramac Ducati then. The rain is now at its heaviest of this Sunday race day here, and look at Jorge Martin there now. They come out of turn 6. Martin's putting his hand up. I think they're just letting their teams know here they're coming in. Of course, they can't stop the race. It's flag to flag. Is Martin sending a message to his team that he's going to come in? He certainly is. That was the clear message. So Martin has rolled the dice then. He has come into pit lane. He's seeing Pecco Bagnaia. Bagnaia has carried on. So has Bastianini. So has Binder. So has Miller. So Jorge Martin, the world championship leader, is the only rider who has decided he's seen enough. Too risky, too dangerous. Martin in for the wet bike.
Along with the Aprilias, Aleix Espargaro, Raul Fernandez and Maverick Vinales are also coming in. The information though from Simon Craig at pit lane is it stopped raining. Marquez is quite happy to push. He's up in the second place.
Yeah, all the riders behind Bagnaia, they're not really factoring in the championship, are they? They're so far off. The likes of Marquez over 70 points back. Marquez is going through on the inside. Wow. He just made that look so easy.
Through the second sector, which was Jorge Martin's first sector on wets, he took 56 seconds to do the second sector. Marquez took 49 seconds. Martin is going slower than these guys at the moment.
Trying to go around the outside of Bastianini through turn 2 there. He's back in the pits here. Jorge Martin, this is the second time then he has come into the pit lane. We're only on lap 9 of 27, third race distance completed, and look at the swing this is having. Look at the impact on this championship. Marquez versus Bagnaia in Ducati's home Grand Prix in Misano. Marquez has not had back-to-back Grand Prix victories since Austin.
There isn't. Bastianini then looking to get through on Jack Miller. Bastianini will feel he could still win this Grand Prix from here. He did a 32.9 last time round. That's Miller. Bastianini a 32.5. He can go with the leaders, I think, from here. He needs to make sure he passes Miller quickly. That's exactly what he's done. Alex Marquez then finally gets through on Jack Miller. He's been trying that for a good few laps now. So the second Gresini Ducati is now up in fourth place. He thought it couldn't get worse for Jorge Martin. It might be about to.
Well, his head just must be scrambled after all the drama that's come his way in this Grand Prix. Oh, Bezzecchi goes charging into turn 14. He just about got it stopped before there was contact with Alex Marquez's rear tyre there. Fabio Quartararo's dispensed of Jack Miller. Some ride this once again by the factory Yamaha rider, starting inside the top 10.
Bezzecchi now through on Alex Marquez. Is Marquez going to try and get back through? He dare not go through because he would have run straight into the back of the 72. And the moment may now have gone for Alex Marquez. Bezzecchi a lap away from that fifth place.
The 31-year-old Spaniard who's going to be victorious twice in 7 days. It was a magnificent, memorable motorland for Marc Marquez, and he repeats it here in Misano. Marc Marquez is your Grand Prix winner here in San Marino. He does win back-to-back races in the Premier Class for the first time in 3 years.
What's that? You want more? Click here to subscribe.